Hey everyone, big hello to you all. Today we headed out with the guys to catch summer perch on ultralights. As you wanted, I'll share some secrets with you. Some nuances of catching perch in the summer, because in the summer we know where we have perch, where we have in the water column. In the summer we have perch in the water column, so today we will have something interesting. We will have a drop shot leash ultra gear. But right now we'll start with classic jigs. We are at our favorite little river, where we had great success catching pike, perch and all sorts of other fish in the fall. There's a small bridge here and this little river, and now I'll tell you Borja. Let's start with the classics, so to speak, about summer classics. Guys, the sun is shining terribly, it's hot, so I'm wearing sunglasses and we're all soaked. Anyway, I apologize for not taking off my sunglasses. Look at the tackle. Right now I have a classic setup, you could say, just like the one I use in the fall. But right now we shouldn't go too light. You don't need to use a delicate super setup. That is, if we were fishing, let's say, in cold water, I told you tungsten. Grams. 1 gram to 2 grams. Then now you can put lead. 2 or 3 grams will bite. Since this is a small river and there are a lot of snags, I still have the setup from last season. Here it is. I have it here. Tungsten, a small hook, and I have edible rubber here, as you can see. Can you show it again, please? As you can see, the tip, I already have a chewed up one. The rubber here has broken. So it's not even, roughly speaking, a complete one, not whole. It's not a whole silicone lure. And of course, 100% it's fluorocarbon. You always need to use a fluorocarbon leader. It's essential, because without it, fishing won't be as good. A light cast. Whoa. There is a lot of grass here, but we are so delicate. With light weights, with pauses, we're going to look for our perch now. It's usually under the bridge. There's fish under the bridge, He has places to hide from all of this. But I can feel it with every little lift. Oh no, I felt the perch, guys, but I can feel the grass. So there's a lot of grass here. And it's going to get in our way right now. Oh! Got it. This is how you can catch a little perch. As I told you, this perch is, well, what would you say, medium-sized. Yeah, it's not big. Here in its mouth, our lure looks great. Swim! The fish is coming back to us. Let's go. It's also important for us to be quiet here, because there's a concentration of fish in one spot, right under the columns, and they can see and hear us. The boards are still creaking. And just like that, we gently lowered it to the bottom, almost straight down. One after another, literally. Fish number 2. Let it swim. I'm lowering it. And I want to point out that I'm releasing the fish on the other side, not where I'm casting. Because the school might swell up, and I just do a little toss and a couple of taps. Kaylin caught a tiny perch in a little stream. What can I say, right, Kolya? Guys, for part of today's underwater filming, we'll be using the new Armor X smartphone from Ulefone. This is a protected smartphone, IP68, IP69K, which is dust, moisture, water protected. That is, you can drop it, throw it, use it to hit mosquitoes, stun fish, and everything will be fine with it. So today we're going to use it to film the release of fish, do some underwater shots, and at the end we'll take a dip to see how it handles all these stresses. The smartphone comes with everything you need. We've opened the lid and see the smartphone itself. It also has everything you need, starting with an extra protective film, instructions, various warranty cards, a charger, a little shovel, a carrying handle, and a charging cable. Of course, this isn't a top-of-the-line option. It's a budget phone, guys. The features here are slightly cut down, but for regular use and as a fishing tourist, this is a rugged option. That's just perfect. Smartphone. It's completely dust and water resistant, shockproof with a rubber casing. All the ports are covered with rubber, including the power button. It also has a waterproof camera, a sensor, NFC, and a fingerprint scanner, plus it unlocks with facial recognition. The smartphone easily withstands drops from heights of up to 1.5 meters and can stay underwater for quite a long time. Now I'm going to play a video for you, and we're going to submerge it in water. The smartphone is underwater. It continues to function. I can hear the sound. You hear? Suddenly it keeps going. This is exactly the phone that you don't have to worry about taking with you. Just like that, accidentally drop it. If you drop it, you can easily go into the water and just wash it off there.
I try not to fish like the guys under the bridge, but further out, because that's where the big perch and sometimes pike would bite. And she really pushes back the most, and I'm holding on to hope. There's fish. You can see there's a lot of fish. It's all moving in the weeds, shining, and a bunch of small perch.
I caught one, a small one. One small one. But there's a lot of weeds, right? On every cast it's snagged. We're going to show you right now, guys. Look, you see it's all in the weeds. Guys, it's like this with every cast. Such fish from the weeds. Dirty.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It just got close to the shore.
Did you hear? The phone is all wet. Look at it. Cool, right? Diamond. Catch it. What are you doing?
We're playing football.
Did you wash it? Yeah, here you go. Everything's great? Is everything intact? Yeah, all gasoline. Oh, cool. As you saw, you can drop it, kick it, and shoot videos. So here we go, another cast with our ultralight gear. Well, guys, give me some space. Oh! It went down. Grass, all grass. If it were a little smaller... Whoa! Just threw it. If there were less grass, it would be better with the perch. I took it together with the cheburashka, right in the basket, right there together. The cheburashka went right into the mouth, crazy. Guys, but with fishing like this, of course, yeah, you can basically do it here and there's nothing to do since they've already scared everything away here. Like we were fishing. I'll try if you pass by. If you bend it a little, no, hard, yeah. In general, we decided to move to the big water. A lot of grass, a lot of clouds caught. Some come in here. We just take the guys and leave. We'll tell you now about the second rig, as I said, with a drop shot leash, which catches fish in the summer. Just on the break, as you can see, Diamond has already managed to swim in the big water. Right now I want to rewind the line on my reel, guys, and put on an even thinner ultra. Light cord, good from Intec. This season made us a good micro. Cord, micro, nonsense. This is what it's called. 0.7. It actually has a diameter of 0.7. This is a very thin ultralight line, which I don't know will break with its price. Probably the whole market. So if you're interested, head over to the website, check it out, and buy this line for yourself. It is known that in just one color, in such a bright touch of purple, not even pink, it will be great. You can clearly see that this line will control the lure well, and I'll spool it up, guys. And for those who don't know how to wind the cord when wet, it fits better this way. Easier. We take the spool, drop it in the water at the edge, and start unwinding the line. So it gets wet. Great. It spools onto the reel, laying down evenly, which is exactly what we need. I found the float. In short, Diamond was standing there and I found the float. Well, damn, that guy is lucky. He finds a lure in winter, then a float, then a jig head, and something else. Show me your green eyes. Good looking. Good looking. Another beauty has arrived. It's truly a joy in nature when such birds come around. They come right by you while you're fishing. You could say right alongside you. So, as I'm tying the rig now, look, there's this weight of 3 grams. I have a swivel that can be used as a weight. For the tackle, together with the hook, put it here through the clasp. But I use exactly this one for a cool one. It will be very light. It will be 3 grams. You understand that this is a very small weight. I'll fit right into the test of my ultralight, plus another gram for the bait, and it'll be what you need. Now I'll attach it here, to the cord without any fluorocarbons. Here's the excess end. We're just going to cut it off and tie a leader to our weight. That's about, well, at least 1 meter long. So guys, what are we going to do now? Here's our weight as I showed you, and right away. Also, I attached the bait to the swivel ring. Just the bait, a hook, without any weights or anything. And I have about 1 meter of fluorocarbon here. So I'm going to make the cast now. Right away we can visually see that there's grass here. There's a lot of grass, it's already grown in. If we're fishing with a classic jig, all this grass is going to get snagged on it. And the fish right now, that's the thing, is all perch. It's swimming in the water column, so it's not crawling along the bottom like we were at the little stream, but here in the big water, it's swimming in the water column, actively chasing after something. And our bait should be in the water column, that is 2 meters off the bottom, 1 meter off the bottom. And the drop shot rig helps to catch fish. He cast it very far, and first of all it helps to catch fish with the drop shot rig, specifically in the water column. So guys, Demon wants to go for a swim now, right Demon? Yeah. Now we're going to give him the phone, let him test it, so to speak, in underwater conditions. Oh my gosh! It's exactly for such action scenarios like what's about to happen now. Here's this little cord for the smartphone. So we're just going to take out our phone now. From here, and at the back here, you see guys, there's a little notch for threading the cord.
Well, while Kolyan is catching fish, I'm off. We took the smartphone, put it on our wrist, turned on the camera, and propped it up. Bubble, bubble!
Diamond, the main thing is that I won't eat it in Shandar. Come on, let's go, brother. Now you'll check all its functions, see if it works or not. But the main thing is to tell us how the water is. The water is fine. It swam away very quickly and silently.
It's warm.
No fancy frills, just a regular men's design with USB protection, protection for all the buttons, protection for the camera, and everything else. All the edges, the entire body is made of a completely solid rubber casing. Besides that, I want to say, Daimon, he's not just a perch under the bridge. He's literally, I don't know, you're pulling from the bottom, but he's biting just about 30 centimeters from the surface. He doesn't need to be down near the bottom at all. I'm just fishing around. I'm already bringing up the weight up while the line stays in the water, and he's biting on the line. Whoa, come here. Oh, look how it's going. Look how it's going. A nice little perch, but it's such a golden color. Such a nice catch. As I said, I played around in the water column and caught a perch. Good afternoon. Perch, gather up. Are you going ice fishing? There are only zerziks, but the perch are not coming. But the perch are in the water column. I just tried fishing in the water column with a drop shot. Not from the bottom, but in the water column. From the bottom, they're not biting.
I was just standing there, relaxed. I've already gotten used to it. they're not biting from the bottom. I was trying to catch it in the water column. A couple of hits like that, really massive and strong. Just now there was a hit. Just literally. About 40 seconds ago. The perch started splashing around, chasing the fry, and we ran over here where there's a bunch of weeds. Maybe it wasn't an experience.
Yeah, maybe the fish are just playing around, you know, when the pike might be around. Who knows? I'm just about to cast it now, Demon.
Just right. I'm going to pull it out. But everything is just great. I caught a medium-sized one. At least the small ones aren't messing with us right now. We're heading back because I realized it's a total mess here. We'll fish over there.
You're not really 10, it's just weeds.
When I was catching pike, I usually always had the most trophy ones at the exit. What do you think? Will it be much better?
Beautiful. Demon is often asked what kind of tattoo Demon has. Yeah, I don't know what it means, I just like the tattoo. I remember something about roses, what that means. And if it means roses, then a pink parrot, for sure. That's you, I'm sure, the guy said. Alright, Diamond. Tell me about the joke I left in the ping in the Kolyada Gardens, and he's biting like on a feeder. I did it. So, Demon, tell me what joke I left in the ping in the Kolyada Gardens and he's biting like on a feeder. I left it. He took it, so I cast it out and went on. You could see the bait falling down and the perch grabbed it. Come here. That's the funny part, and I'm telling you, it's a drop shot rig. It takes a long time to sink down and swallow it. Damn, you can only get it out with a multi-tool. Look, way over there. Oh man, So Diamond was just casting and casting. There he is standing over there. That little one over there. Here it is like this. Where's the bait? Closer to you. So I got snagged on the bridge. Oh, where? Even closer. I'm coming. Well, even closer. Where? How did you manage that? Hey, dude. Tell me where. Oh, I see. Your line. Ha 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 ha. All right, handsome. Let's get you unhooked. Hold on a second. Let me fix this here. Yeah, let's do it. I'll adjust the bait and cast it right here. Catch everything. Let it bite. The sun has already set, it's practically gone. In about 20 minutes the perch will stop biting, but we're still catching them. I'll stand like this, maybe the rod will be visible too. And on such a small piece like the one I have, there are bites happening. The only thing that matters is that you have this piece. The small one didn't slide off. That is, if it crawls, well, completely, it turns out, it will hang on the edge of the hook, then you will have bites. It won't be, well, it'll be like a random telepath with the bait, that's clear. This is the peak time for fish to come out right now. Because we waited for it all day, searched for it, but it's not here. By the way, that cloud behind us, thunder. Thunder, lightning, storm, it was rumbling, right? They didn't pass anything on. It's the middle of summer. Let's say a delicate cast over there. The main thing is like Diamond, it won't get stuck in the brain, so you won't have to pull it out later. And we can catch it. It can bite in any way on the drop. This is a fish. Unpredictable. But even now we need chaotic movements. If in the fall we did everything smoothly. Now we need movements like these with pauses. He really likes it when something falls. And that's how I wiggle it in the water column. After all, even on Jigalovka, the guys took it like this, tugged in response, and that's it. And once I filmed the video of the guys, probably that year, fishing with a samur. Oksana and I were swimming then. On the boat, she was catching 2 or 3 fish at a time. Now I'll leave you a hint right here at the top. Look, this video there is very straightforward. But it was clear how to catch on a samodor when I called it scale. When one fish gets hooked, and you have several hooks on a dropper, that's when you just end up with a crazy catch. Well, just crazy. Both wow. Wow, that's a nice one. Wow. How to catch it, but I don't like doing it from the bridge because if the window is normal, then it's a hassle. To take, well, it's problematic. Right to the very edge, there's a nice spot here. So, our fishing trip is over. We wanted to throw a few more casts quickly because the wind picked up, and there are clouds over there with lightning. I don't know if we'll be able to film it or not. Damn it. What a mess. Well, even though they didn't really show anything again, we had a pretty good time. And everything is fine. Yes. Yes. I hope you got a few tips from that. You can catch perch both on a dropper rig and on a regular classic jig, so you'll always have a bite. Diamond, show what you've got. Like this here. What are the galax for? For these kinds, by the way, there was lightning over there, right? That's it. We're packing up and leaving because there's no point in trying to cast here anymore. Look at the wave that's coming. Here. So that's it, guys. Good luck to everyone. No tail, no scales. And the guys came over for the night. And with this kind of weather, their stuff got scattered everywhere too. In short, it's okay. We also sat out in this kind of weather at night, right? It was worse, by the way, yeah. But you can feel it's summer, right? But the wind is warm.